everybody, it is me, Deandra, your phone sex mistress, here with the Phone Sex Dollhouse. How is everybody tonight? Happy holidays, whatever you're celebrating, wherever you're celebrating. I hope you're having an awesome week, and I hope that the holidays are amazing for you. I hope you are partying with your family and with your friends. And in that spirit of celebrating with friends and family, I want to bring this new training to light, the Tag Team Training Package, because it is always a party at the Dollhouse and you are always invited. I want you to bring your friends along too, because training with friends, making money with friends, working with friends, and learning new things is always better when we can bring a friend along. So for this week only, guys, go ahead and purchase either the happy hour training session where you get 2 sessions with me on Zoom, personalized training sessions with me on Zoom to help you become phone sex operators, or go ahead and get the after party training session and bring a friend along. That's right, guys. Bring a friend. If you purchase either one of these 2 packages during your sessions, I will help you and one of your friends, whoever you choose to bring on board with us, to get started making money from home, being a phone sex operator. I'm going to teach you all the ins, the outs, and everything you need. But it is going to be a limited time offer, so the Tag Team Training Package is, again, limited time because it is the holiday season and everything is better when we are able to share it with our friends, with our loved ones, and when we do stuff together. So, come on into the Dollhouse, guys. I want to tag team with y'all. Let's have some fun. Let's make money from home. Let's start earning that income that we deserve. Let's make 2026 your badass year. All right. So what is in these training sessions, guys? So in my happy hour training session, you're going to have 2 sessions with me. We will set them up whenever we want. And yes, you can go ahead and purchase them now, and we will set them up later on after the holidays if you want, or next week or whatever. We can do 1 hour one time, another hour later on, and do it like every other week, whatever. Or we can just sit down for an afternoon for about 2 hours on Zoom and do the sessions. The same goes for the after party sessions where you get 4 1-hour trainings. We can do 1 a week. We can do 2 hours now, 2 hours in 2 weeks, whatever. Once you purchase it, we will sit down, we will talk, set up the times, and then I'm going to help you learn how to make money from home as a phone sex operator. If you want to use your pictures, awesome, more power to you, but you don't have to. This is totally anonymous. Absolutely, it can be. I'm going to teach you and show you where to get some nice pictures legally that you can use for these purposes, that you can also resell here and there to make more money for yourself and your friend, whoever you choose to bring, because again, we're doing the tag team training session. Now let's talk real quick about how much money can you make as a phone sex operator. Here are some numbers, and I have covered this in other videos, so feel free to check out my page for my other videos. I have a specific video where I broke it down and where I show you how to like reverse engineer the numbers and everything else. So if you have a specific income goal per month that you want to get, how much would you need to talk per week? How much would you need to put in? How many hours? All of that. All of that, by the way, is also in all of my ebook bundles. I have an ebook called Clock Me Daddy, which teaches you how to do that, teaches you about the schedules, the income, the pay, all of that. So in both of these sessions, guys, you get all of my ebook bundles. So that is 11 ebooks that's going to show you how to go about making money, how to set up your schedule, how to set up your personas, your personalities, characters, what to do, what to say on a call, how to get calls, how to promote yourself, literally everything you need. So both my happy hour training session and my after party training session come with these Zoom calls, plus all of my current bundles that I have right now. So you're going to get 11 ebooks. So go ahead, guys, pick a friend, set up the time, go to the link below in the description and purchase your package. Would you like to have 2 training sessions in all of the bundles, the ebooks, sorry? Or would you like to have 4 training sessions and all of the ebooks? Let's do it. Let's make 2026 the year that you actually learn how to make money from home, are able to quit whatever job you're at, or have a badass side hustle that's going to make you like 150 to 200 in a couple of hours from home, totally safe. You're not having to drive around your city, wearing out your car. You're not having to do all this craziness with inventory. You're not having to invest this or that all over the place. This is super low investment. Once you get the training sessions, you're locked in. You're going to get all the ebooks. We're going to set up the time. We're going to do the Zoom trainings whenever we set that up, hopefully within the next couple of weeks, so we can get you going and started. But of course, like I said, willing to work with your schedule. So that's all you need. And if you have a cell phone, which I'm assuming you do, most of us do, even if it's a landline phone, that's really all you need. A computer is nice to have, but not necessary. I know a lot of people who I've worked with and trained and helped that only literally do it off of their cell phone, and they make really good money. And when I'm talking about really good money, guys, watch my other videos. Look at my videos. Talking about how much money can we make. This right here is an example. If you were to charge $150 a minute on these given sites that I have featured right now, right here, these are the percentages they're paying as of the time of this recording. Please know all of the sites have the right to change their percentages, their payouts, their structure, all of that. But NiteFlirt pays 70%. TalkToMeCougars.com, those are sister sites owned by the same company. When you are beginning, pay 35%. SynCats pays 50%. If we're charging $150 a minute, you have the potential to make anywhere from $30 up to $63 per hour from home. So if you're ready to start, if you want to learn, go ahead and set up the sessions. I've got the links down in the description. Like, honestly, call up a friend, be like, hey, let's do this together. If y'all want to work it out to where maybe you buy the sessions and go half and half, you're going to get all of the ebooks right now. Check out the links below, and you're going to get the sessions that you decide to buy. 2 with the happy hour session, 4 with the after party session. And again, it's always more fun to party with friends, which is why we're doing this. Go ahead and get the tag team training package. And guys, this is what I'm calling it. But when you go down into the link below, you're going to look at where it says like training sessions, and you're going to go to my site. You're going to either buy the happy hour training package or you're going to buy the after party training package. And then on the same meeting, this is the only rules. We're going to go ahead and set up our training session. During that one meeting, you will be allowed to bring one of your friends. Now, it has to be the same friend for both sessions or all 4 of them. I'm not going to allow for somebody to tell me, oh, it's going to be my friend Amanda, me and my friend Amanda, and then the second one, it's me and April, or me and whoever else. No. So if you commit to you and Amanda, it's going to be you and Amanda the whole sessions. Both of you will have to attend together. I'm not going to be doing I'm going to meet you at 1 p.m. She'll meet you at 3. We're going to set up a time. We're all going to meet together. And it is you're also going to get all the ebooks and the workbooks and everything else in addition to that. So that's essentially it, guys. Super simple. Literally, bring a friend. That's the only thing I'm mentioning. And, of course, bring the same friend. And we will figure out times and dates and stuff like that once you decide which package you'd like. But what type of things will we talk about in the sessions? Well, if you are 100% starter, like brand new, we need to set up your accounts. We'll do that on a call. We need to make sure you've got some right characters, personas, all of that. I'm very good at this. This is my favorite thing to do. We're going to talk about what would you say, when would you say, and I have some really good ebooks that talk about that too, which you will also get in both of these deals. But we can definitely talk about them. We can definitely practice how to say, what to say, all of that to make sure that you're making some money. We will look at how much money do you want to make. We're going to reverse engineer those numbers, and I'm going to tell you this is your goal per week. This is how much you can expect to make right now. This is how much you can expect to make next month, the next month, the next month. Your goal is to quit your given job right now in 6 months. Great. This is what we need to do to get there. Those are the types of things that we will talk about, that we can talk about. And of course, whatever concerns or questions you have, we're going to make sure to go over them, to talk about them, and everything else. So again, guys, feel free to go down into the description, sign up for whichever deal it is. So I will be running this session or this deal from right now. It is about midnight, 12:13, to next Sunday evening. So make sure that you sign up this week for either the happy hour training session or the after party training session. Once you sign up, you will get the directions to email me about, hey, this is the time I want to meet, all of that. You will be getting the ebooks right away when you purchase the bundle, so that'll be instant. And then you and I will decide, and we will set up the times for the Zoom training sessions. But this week, again, if you buy either or, you and your friend can come and meet with me one-on-one. You will be allowed to pick a friend, bring her or him along, and I will help y'all get set up, get going, and start making money online. Super freaking excited about this. Super excited to see how many friends, how many family members and all that I get to work with. Because, guys, this is truly one of the best work from home jobs that you could have. I've seen this change so many lives. I've seen people, college students, moms, single mothers, people like quit their jobs, go from being homeless to being able to get an apartment for themselves. Girls be able to tell me like, oh, I thought I was going to have to go get a job, but now I found something that I can work around my schedule, that I can work around my kids' schedules. Ladies and gentlemen even, who are now able to be stay-at-home moms, stay-at-home dads, because they got to get up in the morning, get their kids ready for school, send them off, and then be able to literally click the button, log off, and then go take care of their babies, go pick up their kids, all of that, and not worry about that paycheck coming in, not worry about, oh my God, my son is sick, can't go to school, I need to ask for time off work, or oh my God, am I going to be able to go and have this holiday time with my family? I need to be off. I've seen people go from those situations to being their own bosses and being able to quit their given jobs that they were not necessarily happy at for one reason or another, to now working for themselves and getting that freedom, getting that time freedom, that opportunity and ability to choose. I freaking love it. I want that for as many people as possible. That's why I'm saying, bring a friend, y'all. Bring a friend with you, because trust me, I don't currently have friends who work at home right now like me. I'm bored during the day. I'm at home and I'm sitting here at like 1 p.m. I wish I had a friend to go have lunch with me, and I don't. And I'll call my friends and stuff. Oh, I have lunch at 1:30. I already had lunch, or I can't, or whatever. I only have 30 minutes. Well, I've got all afternoon. Let's go do something. They can't. So anyways, it's more fun when you have a friend. So I want y'all to bring your friends. Think of 1 or 2 people that you would like to do this with. And if you feel like, okay, you know what? I'd like to try this. I'd like to do this. But I don't know if I want to sign up for one of these trainings, or if I can afford this training, or whatever. Go half and half with one of them. So do whatever you feel you need to, guys. But if you've ever thought about being a PSO, about learning how to make money from home, about doing something, and you want it to be something that can be fun, that can be easy, that's not going to be high stress, this is where to go. This is what to do. And I can teach you the ways to make it successful. I can teach you how to make it fun. I can teach you how to make it profitable. That is the main thing. Whatever you do, whether it's this company where you have to pay and buy for inventory or pay all this investment to put in all this training or put in all these hours and all these things. You want it to be profitable at the end of the day. This right here is one of the lowest investments, no inventory, no running around, no craziness recruiting, and all of that type of opportunity that's going to make you the money that you're looking for, that's going to make you the money that you want, that has the potential to help you quit your job within 3 to 6 months. Literally, guys, think about this. Think of a friend. Think of your best friend right now. Maybe that one friend that's the most frustrated with her current job or his current job. Wouldn't it be amazing to be able to quit by June of 2026 so that you could both be working from home or maybe even sooner? And then once y'all quit, you've got your money, you're good. Maybe to celebrate, you go on a vacation together. You go on a cruise or something. I don't know. It's going to be about June, going on June 2026 to celebrate the fact that you've done it, that you now work from home, you now work for yourselves, and then being able to take calls from wherever you choose to go. If you're going to go to Vegas for a weekend, guess what? You can take calls from the hotel room. If you're going to go on a cruise, I don't think there is a possibility to take calls. I don't even know now. Maybe there's internet. I don't know. But you could if you have access to that. And now it's a tax write-off, which I'm going to be talking about later on. So make sure if you're interested in taxes and things like that, subscribe, like the video, all of that, because I am going to be talking about how we prepare and plan for taxes as PSOs working from home. And my video will also count towards whatever other work from home opportunity you have where you may be a 1099 worker. But that aside, guys, think about that. Imagine that. Picture you and your friend, you and your sister, you and whoever it is, being able to do this together, being able to quit your jobs at the same time, and then you'll have each other to go and have lunch with in a random Wednesday afternoon, the way that I currently don't have somebody that I can just call and be like, hey, let's go grab lunch, let's go shopping, let's go here. And you're both making the money you want, you're both working for yourselves, you're both working the hours you choose to work. It's awesome, guys. It is fun. It is good. This is easy. This is stressless. And that I'm all about it. I personally consider myself lazy. If I have to be running around town, such as Uber, Lyft, all of that, I don't want to do it. I tried it once, didn't necessarily like it. Wasn't profitable, let me tell y'all. I spent about 5 hours driving around San Antonio. Didn't really know what was up with Uber at the time. It was Uber Eats. I wasn't picking people up. I was picking up food. And I went from one apartment to Taco Bell or vice versa. And then I went to like 2 or 3 within my area. Then the map or whatever literally sent me across San Antonio. If those of you who know about San Antonio, I was in the medical center. It sent me off to 281, 1604, 281 and 35 area. It was really freaking far. It's like a good 40-minute drive across town, guys. Drove out there, delivered the food. I think maybe I got $4 or $5 off of that delivery. So I'm already driving. Gas is already like in the tank, gone, whatever. And then I picked up one more order. It was a Panera order. I didn't know how it worked. I got 2 orders for 2 separate people, dropped it off at the first person thinking, oh, in this house, there's an Emma and a Joe. So then whatever, gave it to the girl, left, clocked out, because at this point, it was already about 5.5 hours or so after I started, and I'm literally in the other side of town. So I'm like, fuck this shit, I'm going home. It was already like 10:30, almost 11 at night. And I'd maybe delivered 3 or 4 orders. It was pretty bad. So I was like ready to go home. Literally stopped somewhere and had to gas up, I remember, because as I was gassing up, the girl called me and goes, hey, my food was wrong. I said, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm already pretty much on the other side of town or on my way to the other side of town. Call Panera and let them know that something was missing in your order. She goes, no, it wasn't missing. There's something extra. I was like, oh, okay, then, you lucked out. And I'm telling her, she goes, really? And I was like, yeah. She goes, no, it's some other guy's name. I was like, well, they must have made a mistake. This is what they told me was for you. I didn't know Panera gave me 2 separate orders to go deliver and that they loaded it up. So poor Joe stayed that night without his food, but I didn't get a call about it. I don't know. I logged out, and that was that. The following day, I realized I made $45 in about 5.5 hours, but I'd gassed up about probably 25. So I was like, well, that wasn't good. Like, that wasn't profitable. And I wore out my car a little bit, you know? I mean, granted, it was one day, but if I was doing that every single day, not making a lot of money, making about that's about $10 to $12 an hour, that wasn't great. Here, I can make $64 in 1 hour. And if I get tipped, then, you know, I just made even more in 1 hour. And I was at home. I was not driving around. I was sitting at my desk on my cell phone. Probably while I paused the video that I was just watching or the movie I was just watching, because that's how I used to take calls when I was actually working. So guys, I used to do this with a full-time job. I used to be a full-time teacher. So you can do this if you have a full-time job. I quit teaching a few years ago. You can do this as a part-time job. You don't necessarily have to quit your full-time job. But think about that. If you are looking for a way to make extra money, do you want to be driving around town? Do you want to have a lot of inventory, take care of a whole lot of things, or do anything extra that maybe you don't necessarily have to do, given this opportunity? And guys, this is your opportunity, especially if you've watched this far. I want to say thank you. I want to say check it out because you're obviously interested. Think of a friend or two that you would like to share this opportunity with. Check it out in the description. Look at the links, look at my pages and all of that, and ask me your questions in the comment section. Also, let me know, what should I talk about next time? What do you have to know about? What do you want to know about? Let me know. And check out my lives as well. Subscribe, like, comment, and follow me and check me out on my lives coming up.